cancel anymore. Like, this character's dead. And then during the pandemic, Sonics was not so quietly making a name for himself, beating everyone all the time. And now he's taken that success to offline, just getting second place at Smash Factor, first place at Gommel, and of course much more to come after that. So this is the grand finals of those two tournaments right now.
Yeah, and currently ranked 4th after the Lumi ranking just came out. Sonic's at number 4. An insane opener, and I think it only go higher and higher from that point forward. But into these players as well. It seems like Tay off to an absolute hot start early here. The Mythra definitely going to be the chunk of play for the Aegis coming out early, but again, obvious flow charts being you will see Pyra come out when it starts to get towards those kill percents.
Yeah, I think Tay knows down air to up smash is definitely valid right now, right? Just get that chance at it at the very least by switching to Pyra. If it doesn't work out, you can always switch back.
Ooh, you can always hunt for the other aerials as well when you're not ready, and that's what we saw Tay doing right there. But Attempte has the ledge trap situation. That up is so scary to contest.
It really is, man. I mean, even though he would have been alive, you still take a good amount of damage. Yeah. You get put off stage. Pyra's ledge trapping is insane.
Ooh, and there's back going to switch out mid-combo. I love that, too. Falling up air will catch it from the short hop from Tay, finds the lead. But I do love seeing the Mythra Pyra combo so fluid. Being able to get the 1 or 2 hits with Mythra and coming in. Photon edge, no.
Okay, just trying to go straight into him with the spin dash right there. Oh, and you know what? Why not double down? Give it another shot. It's going to work out, but no meaningful confirm afterward. Tay just starting to establish some real extra credit here, and I like that he's staying on Pyra. That's one thing I noticed when Spargo fights Sonics that I, as an Aegis player, personally wouldn't have thought to do.
Yeah.
Is just use Pyra a lot. You can check Sonic's movement so much with your giant hitboxes. Blazing End is a great tool to just stop him in his tracks. And then, of course, the price for getting hit is massive, not just in terms of damage, but you could die really early.
And also having the lead there too forces Sonic to play a much different game plan, and you could really, time your hits a lot better versus like, an in neutral or a disadvantage against Sonic.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It really does look like Tay watched the Smash Factor Grand Finals VODs.
They're coming in, trying to catch the air dodge to get away from the spin dash. I like that. Quick preventative measure, but finally getting back in some damage on the board here for Attempte. Forward smash takes it from the middle of the stage.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous move, man. Deceptively hard to punish, too. And, of course, it's like Sonic's big swing, right? That's his highest knockback move, if I'm not mistaken. So sometimes you can kind of just check people for it. That said, you're going to need a lot more than just checking Tay. You're going to need to find a checkmate of some sort, and that's ×2 because he's got 2 very healthy stocks.
Wanted to roll into the middle of the stage there was Tay. Looking for it with a down air. Down tilt not going to lead into any openers here. Yeah, a little preemptive on the forward smash. Bit off a little more you could chew.
Oh, wow, falling out of the Blazing End. And Tay is looking for these footstools, too. He wants the optimal stuff. Oh, my God. Hey, I will say it right now. One of my favorite edge guards in the whole game is that charged Flame Nova as you fall with your opponent. If they have to recover vertically, you often can checkmate them. Sonic has invincibility on his up B, so sometimes he can skirt by, but it's much less than he's had in previous games. And eventually you will collide with the charged Flame Nova, and if you're at a decent percent, it'll be untechable from the sheer knockback.
What a great position to do it in as well. You see Attempte going straight under the stage to try to get it, and the timing just was not available.
Did he use homing attack right there? It didn't look like up B. I saw Sonic go into a ball. So, wow, I think attempted to stall right there rather than going straight up into the Flame Nova. Like, he tried to use counterplay against it, but Tay got low enough that it actually straight up connected, or maybe the homing attack went into it. But obviously you could charge that for a long time. So I don't know. We'd have to really like tail the tape frame by frame that one to see exactly what happened. But the point is, if your opponent has to recover straight up, charge that neutral B as Pyra. It will not disappoint you.
Opting for Pyra a lot earlier here, too, as we switch off into Mythra. I do think Tay is a whole lot more confident, especially, the unknowns. And yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the homing attack. Yeah. Potential counterplay. You get the rising out of it, and you still be able to hit your opponent. But a lot of Mythra, or a lot of Pyra early here, and you can tell why. Down air into up smash. Or was that up smash or up air?
It was up smash,
yeah.
Yep. And, man, that's just all reliable. If you're hitting those as Pyra, you're probably winning, right? The opponent should be and usually is spending the whole game trying to avoid that. So I like Tay going for the early Pyra just to, 1, get more damage out of your advantage state, and 2, make sure you could send that message. Take the chance, take the risk of trying to kill him early. Wow, love that. The wave bounce neutral B on the ground. You can actually like do all kinds of fancy B reverse stuff like that to face forward while sliding backwards and still threaten. And then she can also turn around when she lets the move rip. Their neutral Bs are my favorite moves in Ultimate. I'll tell everybody right now. There's so much untapped potential with them.
Ooh. Pyra online, gonna have to simply switch to Mythra, get back here. Blazing End gonna cover the ledge there too. Great air dodge. Blazing End to get the space back again as well. So nice. We had to do it twice.
Yeah, for real, bars. Oh, no.
Great catch.
Yeah, that is the weakness of Flame Nova, right? It's completely open from below. You're gonna see Attempte. Be very aware of that. Punish with the up smash from underneath.
Ooh. Didn't grab that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. Dancing here, though.
Need to see this damage start to rack up. The up air not going to lead into anything else right there from Attempte either. And you have so much ground to cover here. Okay, the dash attack literally covers mad ground, but it's not dealing enough percent. So if he can keep chipping away, use Sonic's natural evasion and his speed to just hit and run, then we could see him work this lead down from Tay.
Force smash not going to be timed properly on the ledge grab here too. Catching the spin dash up. A lot of aerials coming in here too. Tay seems to be swinging very hard. Oh, under the stage, getting pineappled by PS2. Spring Ride not going to be any help there. Very tough. But the game that was looking pretty good, you know, still within reason, gets a whole lot harder here too. Damn near full stock lead for Tay. Jumping over these spin dashes though too, using that speed of Mythra to just catch and chase down this Sonic.
Oh, and the down throw into the forward air. Yeah, once again, that's chunkier damage than Mythra could have gotten. So I really do see why Tay is keen to switch so early. Oh, wow, the homing attack with perfect aim right there. I mean, a reticle does pop up when you use the move, so it better work like that. Otherwise, it's just false advertising.
Another rogue forward smash coming in from Tay here too. Seems to just want to get this game over and done with very quickly. Not timing or spacing, I should say, that roll.
Yeah, sometimes that urge to finish the set can really betray you, though, as you see Tay starting to rush just a little bit. Attempte, once again, down 100%, but the stocks are even, and this is a much better combo starter, getting the up throw into up air rather than a spin dash from across the stage. We could have seen him maybe take it a little further. Gets another chance, though. Once again, Tay, a bit too antsy to kill him right here.
Yeah. Down tilt was the opener from that left side, too, for Attempte. You don't see that from Sonic very often.
Yeah, it's like a kind of okay move, honestly, but he just has so many amazing moves that it doesn't come in that much.
So scary, though. Not going to be able to connect off the spin dash. Trying to cross up, no shield poke.
Oh, my God. This is getting so tense. Wow. And Tay stopping just short of where Sonic would be able to hit him. Scares him into rolling into that Blazing End right there. Oh, my God. Getting the trump. So many of these feints from Tay, but no death blow until the sour spot downer. Yeah, just going to clean him up right off the top. But I will say, once again, there was an Attempte. That was a good set toward the end. Game one, a little bit of a bloodbath. Game two, looking to be the same until Tay just got impatient. And he didn't have to pay the price with the game loss for it, but it definitely went on a little longer than it could have had he just been more reserved, let the hits come to him.
Got to check yourself going into that next match, too. You cannot just be riding like that, you know, all jittery and whatnot. I feel like once Attempte SD getting pineappled by PS2, like it was like, all right, Tay's like, I got to strike while the iron's hot here. My opponent's a little flustered. But it seems like Attempte really kind of brought it back together once the SD had happened and put together a really competitive game and playing extremely elusively because like Tay was playing a heavy rundown style against Sonic, which normally doesn't happen like that. But it was looking very well, but too little too late.
Oh, that up smash too. I would say it's pretty rare to see Sonic's up smash connect at all. It's quite strong. It's not a bad move by any means.
Pretty linear though, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's not disjointed really, right? He just kind of gets himself right in there. It's liable to trade a bit. And there's so many other ways for him to finish stocks, like spin dash and forward air, for example. But either way, really, really well played by both players overall, I'd say. I think it took Attempte a game to wake up, but that said, he still pulled it together by the end, made it competitive, showed what he had. I would have liked to see maybe a few more like turnaround grabs. And this is something I'm just going to put the whole Ultimate community on blast right now. You guys are not good at turnaround punishes. And I think that's like partially because people are just afraid to go for it.
Yeah.
But here's a pro tip from a boomer. Like I played Ike and Brawl at the beginning. I had to turn around jab for a living. You don't have to like turn around immediately. You can kind of like buffer it. So when you're letting your shield down, you can hold slightly backwards and then press Z once you're actionable, and you'll already have turned around. So I don't know. I'm kind of doing a poor job of explaining it. I'm really shot from a whole month straight of travel, but experiment with turnarounds. Don't necessarily feel like you have to go for like a C-stick the other way to turn your character around or a dash grab to turn around. That soft press, it can actually pay off a lot, get you a lot of punishes you might not otherwise.
A lot less committal.
Yeah, and also those standoffs where you're like maybe back-to-back with your opponent shielding. Like if you drop shield and turn around grab, some people won't be ready for that reaction, even though it takes obviously a lot of time to drop your shield first. But just a pro tip. I think it's something that could really be explored a lot more. Turnaround jabs, forward tilts, jabs, grabs, down tilts, stuff like that.
Players